So we are now here at South Village in Pointe West, and I will say that I'm not personally the biggest fan of an HOA, but I do enjoy the well-kept landscaping, the maintenance of the trees, just everything up to par. Your neighbors don't have a crazy colored house. In this video, we are going to go over Pointe West. It's one of Vero Beach's favorite golf communities. You don't have to be a golf enthusiast to live there because it's beautiful nonetheless, but I will give you an honest and accurate depiction of what it's like to live in Pointe West. So, hey, by the end of this video, you might find that it's not the right place for you, but it is in a super convenient location. You're 5 minutes away from I-95, which makes traveling up and down the coast super easy. 8 minutes away from historic downtown and 12 minutes away from the beach. So I'll give you everything you need to know. We'll cover all the fun stuff. So HOA fees, capital contribution, home prices, but I'll give you, what it's like to actually live there. So if you're new to the channel, I'm actually a real estate agent here along the Treasure Coast. So if you're looking to relocate, please feel free to reach out. Me and my team would love to help you locate anywhere along the Treasure Coast. And I'll let my information roll across the screen, but we've helped people just like you avoid, moving to the wrong location. So subscribe to the channel, comment, like. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Days, nights, weekends, carrier pigeon, anything you need, and we will be there. But I'm actually at Pointe West right now. Let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so now I am here actually walking the entrance of Pointe West, and this is 40 acres. So it's a 40-acre community, about 5 minutes away from 95. So if you're looking for a convenient place to live, maybe this is going to be your second home, and you want a quick ride from Orlando just straight to Vero Beach and still be 10 minutes away from the beach, this is probably going to be one of your communities, if you don't mind the HOA fees, which we'll talk about later in the video. Other than that, a little bit about the community. It is 40 acres, like I said, was established in the beginning of the 2000s. So early 2000s is when it actually started, and you can actually buy vacant land currently and still build on in Pointe West, I should say. So it's divided up into roughly 5 different sections, but I'll take you along, show you the 5 different sections, because it is comprised of townhomes, villas, single family homes. So there's kind of like a wide array. I'm here at Pointe West Central, and this is going to probably be the most convenient community section to live in if you're a golfer. You have the clubhouse right here. You have a driving range right there, which they have a 10-acre practice facility. This is a par 72 18-hole golf course located inside the community itself. I'm not much of a golfer, but this is a Scottish inspired golf course, which, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest, the only time I have really ever golfed was just to drink and hit the ball around with my friends. So
feel the flow, happy. Feel it. It's certain.
If you are a golfer, you can actually have your golf cart here, as long as there's certain regulations. There has to have a mirror, has to have headlights and all that other stuff. So just keep that in mind. If you want to drive your golf cart around, you also have to have a license to drive the golf cart, so you can't have your kids driving you around. But I don't know how well that's enforced, so just keep that in mind if you're looking to move into the community. You can see I have I don't know what hole this is, but you have all the greenish. So of course the houses along this area with that location is going to be more expensive. Another great aspect about Pointe West, the central location, is right across the street there actually is a senior living facility. So if you're moving down here and you want your parents to be close by, or your grandparents, there's a senior living facility, and I mean, everything's a golf cart right away. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to move here, with grandparents or parents that are elderly, and maybe they're looking for a senior living facility that, they could go and spend their time playing golf. And it really, a 10-minute drive from the beach, 5-minute drive to 95. It's just a very convenient location in Vero Beach. Okay, so if you saw the thumbnail, then you know that home right across the street sold for $311, and it's right across the street from a pool. And as you can tell with these homes, these are the standalone single family. So you'll have the front entrance on the street, and then on the back side you'll have the garage, which will face the other person's garage as well. So your neighbor's garage right across the street, and you'll kind of be staged in front of each other, and then there'll be a one-way kind of driveway out into the main driving section. So as you could tell, this is one of four pools, and it has a pond. The home across right over there, that yellow one, sold for 311. So if you think about the location, and this one is again in Pointe West, the central location. We are now at East Village in Pointe West, and as you can see, we are on the main entrance section. So you could take that road right there, go across, and it'll take you to 20, which you'll get all your shopping there. Indian River County Mall, your Target, your Marshalls, your Walmart, Winn-Dixie, the whole shopping center, Lowe's, Home Depot, and that's only around 3 minutes away. These are more of the single family style of homes, and as you can see, we have another pool right over there. I just passed it. So that's going to be another pool, which is one of four pools. And let's take a second to talk a little bit about the HOAs, because they are different and vary just depending on if you get a home or a condo or a villa. So it's a little bit different, but the capital contribution is going to be the same of $1,500, and that's going to be your initial capital contribution. So we are now here at South Village in Pointe West, and I will say that I'm not personally the biggest fan of an HOA, but I do enjoy the well-kept landscaping, the maintenance of the trees, just everything up to par. Your neighbors don't have a crazy colored house. There's no trash just hanging out in the front lawn, no tires or anything kind of wild that you could possibly see in Florida. But let's talk about a little bit of the fun stuff that comes with the HOAs.
Okay, just pretend I'm the HOA.
With that, we are going to talk about the HOA fees, and just keep in mind that I always say expect HOAs to go up in price, never down. So with the condos, you're going to be looking at around $389, and then with the single family homes, you're going to be looking at around $205. So that's just something to keep in mind. Always expect them to go up. Don't expect them to come down very frequently, and just kind of factor that in when you're looking to live in an HOA. But this is still super close to the golf course, just a golf cart ride away. And as you can see, this section does come with the standalone 2-car garages and single car garages. So again, just keep that in mind. On the opposite section, you do have a driveway, which if you have a pool home, you'll have your kind of pool right next to your driveway. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Let's go right over there. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. You see you have the pool enclosure. So that's one of the pool homes, and you'll notice this is kind of where your driveways will face each other. So you have your neighbors right across the street, and you have driveways. You'll see some people with Ring cameras, just because this is some people's main entrance. As you can tell, a lot of the times you're going to be using this because of course you're going to be driving either your car or your golf cart, so you'll have access through your slider. Again, the HOA fees are going to cover the maintenance of just the landscaping, the pools, the playgrounds, all of that good stuff. But that's just kind of something to keep in mind. If you're looking for a little bit of extra space, then maybe this area is not for you. If you want to be in maybe kind of downsize from your home currently and you want that to be all taken care of, this might be the spot for you. So as you can see, I'm at one of the playgrounds at Pointe West, and it does come with bathrooms. You have the gazebo over there, so you could picnic out, or just let the kids play and eat lunch under the tree, and it's all good to go. But since we're here, let's talk a little bit about home prices. So home prices in Pointe West are going to vary, of course, because there's condos, single family homes, villas, but you can expect to pay anywhere between 300,000 all the way up to 700,000 plus. That all depends on the type of amenities you're getting. Some homes do have pools, solar, new roof, AC, water heater. Again, all those typical things that you find in real estate will fluctuate on the price. But if you're looking for a great home for 300,000 in a HOA community where everything's going to be taken care of and you're a golfer, this is probably going to be one of the best options for you in Vero Beach. Okay, so I am here at North Village, and this is more of the townhome slash villa kind of feel. We have the pool right behind me in this gated section right here, and it is like key card access, of course, but this is your front entrance. Let me show you kind of where the garage section is, because that's going to be the majority of the way that you actually get into the property. So as you can see, this is the kind of front section. And when I was talking about the garages being on the other side, so you kind of face your neighbor, that is going to be this section over here. So this is the section I am talking about. And as you can see, you will be facing your neighbor right across the street. It's a mixture of 1-car and 2-car garages, so it makes it super convenient to park your golf cart and your car and just get straight into the whole Pointe West community, go to the golf course, kind of drive around. But just remember, there are some restrictions with that. With that being said, this is a dead end right here, and you have your pool just to the right of me. So depending on which area you get, you will be in close proximity to the pool, and your neighbors will be in close proximity as well. So this is going to be your main entrance in and out of your home, because you'll be storing your golf cart in the garage, which makes it perfect. But let's get back inside. I hope you liked the video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll let my information roll on the screen. If this community isn't for you, subscribe to the channel, because I'll be covering more communities in the future. And if there's something you're looking for in particular, maybe a beach community, or maybe the more family friendly or age restricted community, just drop a comment below. But subscribe to the channel, reach out if you want to get in touch with relocating to Vero Beach, Florida, or anywhere along the Treasure Coast. I will see you guys in the next video.